Hello gamers, Agafor here with 45 tips for 0.45. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who supported my previous DayZ tips video. I hope you find this one just as enjoyable. No lollygagging, let's get to the juicy stuff. While inspecting your compass, you can turn left by pressing delete and right by pressing end on your keyboard, so you can line up where you want to go. Go prone is currently not working, but prone does work. You may have to rebind it. You can now cancel actions like eating and bandaging by pressing F. The item will not be consumed if you cancel the action. You can chop down trees and bushes by using an axe and pressing F near the tree or bush. You can also chop down bushes with a knife. You can mine any rock with a pickaxe to get some stones. If you can't find a pickaxe, go to this stone texture and you can use your hands to get stones. Using items for logging or mining will damage them very quickly. If your bladed melee weapon is badly damaged, you can use a stone to upgrade it to the damaged quality level. You cannot do this when the blade is ruined. Trees drop firewood and bushes drop wooden sticks. The ashwood tree, which looks like this, and this, drops ashwood sticks when cut down. Pointing the farming hoe or shovel to the ground will allow you to dig for worms. You cannot dig for worms under trees. Eating them will make you sick. Fishing has been added. Combine an ashwood stick with rope, a worm with a fishing hook, and you can fish in ponds or lakes. With how efficient looting food is, I'm not sure if this will catch on. Several different animals have been added to 0.45, which means you can now hunt. You can kill these animals and gather meat and pelt using a knife. The pelts can be used to craft improvised backpacks. The meat can be cooked on a fire or stove. Eating raw or burnt meat will make you sick. To craft a fireplace, combine rags or paper with wooden sticks to create a fire kit. Add firewood, then light with matches. You can light a fire in extreme winds, and even while it's raining. Houses do not stop the wind, because the windows be broken obviously. These log cabins and these blue carriages no longer spawn loot, but loot does now spawn in deer stands. 2 new towns have been added, Novo Midlov and Kamenovka. Other towns have had slight makeovers too. You can find the 2 new towns northwest of Svet. New player spawn points have been added to a hell of a lot of new places in this general area, pushing players further inland. Use an online map to find where you spawn. There are 2 new buildings in the new town, the vehicle workshop and the industrial admin office. I just made those names up. Let's see if they catch on. Wait. Helicopter crash sites can now be found at 14 locations throughout Chernarus. They are military spawn points. This is the only location that the M4 and primary M4 attachments spawn now. 3 helicopters will spawn at any of these 14 locations on server restart. Thanks to player 2 for gathering this data. AKMs do not spawn at helicopter crash sites. A large amount of new clothes have been added. The most noteworthy is the high capacity vest, giving you 12 slots of pure awesomeness. The only place the high capacity vest spawns is in the long barracks. It comes in olive or black. Why not pink? With any two-handed weapon or item in your hands, you sprint at full speed now. There really is no need to run with your weapon holstered. I see many COD reflex kills coming in 0.45. The improvised bow is now working. You'll need composite arrows to shoot it, which spawn at ammo spawn points. You cannot craft arrows yet. Shooting zombie boob is just how I roll. If you're cooking on a gas stove, you'll need a cooking pot or frying pan to cook anything. Campfires do not require these items to cook food. The cooking pot and frying pan can be used as melee weapons. Now we're cooking. The AKM is now unstable and spawns with the M4 used to spawn. The AKM is serious business, bruh. The AKM scope, the PSO1, can now be found where M4 optics previously were found. The rangefinder does not consider your field of view, however. The 75 round drum mag for the AKM can only be found in the long barracks under a bed. The 30-round magazine can be found in most military locations, however, the police station and construction yard have a small chance to spawn it too. The Longhorn has just been added to pistol/rifle spawns. It uses Mosin and Blaze rounds. The scope comes as standard, and so does its sexy noise. One of the best places to find the Longhorn is in the small school in this room, because every school has gun storage. Road flares are in-game. They are throwable and last a very, very long time. If you see one lit in an open area, it's a trap! You can tear 2 pages from any book to create a maximum of 2 pieces of paper per book. If you set up a road flare trap, you can leave a pleasant note easier. Zombies that are half in the floor do not attack you, they just sort of push you around, I guess. If the server you are trying to join is full, set it to favorites, go to the favorites tab and you can refresh your favorite servers instantly. You can run across the entire map in a straight line without dying of hunger or thirst as a fresh spawn. If you break your legs now, crawl to your nearest tree and gather wooden sticks from underneath the tree. You can do this with your hands, combine it with rags to make a splint. No more dragging your junk on the road for miles. You can split firewood with an axe to get wooden sticks, and you can cut an ashwood stick with a hacksaw, knife or axe into 3 wooden sticks. Ashwood sticks knock out players and zombies in 1 hit to the head, making a stick one of the best melee weapons in DayZ purely for its rate of fire and accuracy. It can also be placed on your back now. You can strip the parts of an improvised backpack to get their core ingredients back. Make sure you don't have items inside the backpack before doing this. There is now an animation for catching water in a bottle or canteen, so you can no longer run while catching water. On the bright side, you can catch a lot more water in 1 action, and you can drink all now. You can extinguish fireplaces with a canteen or water bottle, or you could just remove the firewood. You can toggle the visibility of the hotbar by pressing the key just above tab on your keyboard. There has been a big rise in private servers. Remember to check if the server you're joining is public or private, because private servers are on different hives and sometimes lead to complete character wipes. Bonus tip! The banana can no longer be placed in the chest holster. Where I put banana now? It has been a trying month or so for the DayZ community in the build-up to 0.45. Faith was lost and rage unleashed. When 0.45 hit experimental, that all changed. My hats off to you, DayZ dev team. This patch was well worth the wait, and in all probability is the best patch we've seen so far. Unfortunately, because spawned food is so easy to get, I don't see the majority of players using hunting, fishing or cooking in their gameplay in the long term, which is a shame because these 3 add a nice touch of depth to DayZ. If you learned something in this video, please give it a like. There's additional links in the description if you want to learn more about 0.45. Thank you for watching, thank you for 10,000 subscribers, and I will see you in the next video.